In Ocean Springs, Mississippi, Aubreigh Paige Wyatt was more than just a 13-year-old 8th grader. She was a bright light in her community. Known for her infectious smile, warm personality, and love for gymnastics, she was adored by her family, friends, and teachers. Yet, beneath the surface of her seemingly joyful life lay struggles that no one fully realized until it was too late. Aubreigh Paige Wyatt was born on the 17th of March 2010 in Ocean Springs, Mississippi. From an early age, she radiated joy and positivity, earning her a cherished place in her community. As an 8th grade student at Ocean Springs Middle School, she excelled academically, maintaining straight A's, and participated actively in school activities. Aubreigh loved gymnastics, going to the beach, riding four-wheelers, and creating TikTok videos. Her laughter and energy filled the lives of her family, including her mother Heather Wyatt, her siblings Taylor and Riker. But behind her cheerful demeanor lay challenges that she quietly faced. Like many teenagers, Aubreigh navigated the complexities of adolescence, which, unbeknownst to many, included bullying at school and on social media. Aubreigh's mother has confirmed that Aubreigh had been bullied since the 5th grade. What happened is that, as her 7th grade coming to an end, a baseball game was organized for their class. During that game, Aubreigh's mother said Aubreigh was sexually assaulted by a boy which she considered her friend. Aubreigh's mother tried everything in her power to stop bullying, but nothing worked.
When Aubreigh was in 7th grade, at the end of 7th grade, she was essayed by a student on school grounds. And yes, I emailed, yes, I filed a report, yes, I did all the things. And the audacity of an assistant principal to call my child in after I told him not to question my child who had just been violated and have to answer to a man. He did it anyway. Whole different story. Anyway, so we were ready to move forward, and then at some point my child was so intimidated, and he essentially told us that we were going to have to go in front of the whole school board. Aubreigh was going to have to retell her story tons and tons and tons of time. Mind you, this is a 12-year-old, and she was so intimidated and scared she begged me to stop because she was so like being bullied at school now, because people had things up that were like Team Aubreigh, Team this, like who do you believe? It was absolutely disgusting.
Despite knowing that Aubreigh was sexually assaulted at school, the other children didn't confront her. Instead, they turned on her, calling her inappropriate names which added to her trauma. The boy's parents, rather holding their son accountable, had the audacity to defend him. Heather, Aubreigh's mother, emailed the principal insisting to keep the boy away from her daughter both in class and during lunch for the upcoming 8th grade. But on the first day of 8th grade, Aubreigh entered her class and was shocked to be confronted by the trauma she thought she had left behind.
First day of 8th grade, and mind you, and I got the emails back this, I let that man, principal, know that that other child cannot be anywhere near my child. No lunch, no class, no recess, nothing. Her first day of 8th grade, she walks in. Who's in her class? Him. She's so hysterical. She runs to the bathroom, distraught. I had to take a moment to compose myself. Distraught, calls me hysterical, having a panic attack. I immediately get off the phone with her and I call the school. I'm at work. Call the school, irate, flipping out. I'm like, go get my child out the bathroom who's having a panic attack, but also like fix this. Like, how do you mess this up?
On the 4th of September 2023, Heather Wyatt found her daughter unresponsive in her bedroom. Aubreigh took her own life in her room, shocking her family, friends, and the broader community. Just 5 days before Aubreigh had taken her own life, a video was taken of her smiling. It was hard to believe that a girl who always seemed so happy had died to take her own life. On a TikTok video, Heather described the heartbreaking moment she found her daughter. It was so painful to watch.
I had gone to check the AC. Well, in doing that, out of my peripheral, I see Aubreigh, who is in her room, and she is Hanging, in front of her window.
Do you want to save this video till I get back home?
I'm okay. I immediately saw her legs and they were discolored. So I run to her and I grab under her bottom and lift and start screaming. And we kind of gave you guys that. We didn't give you guys, is that I was screaming for Taylor to get a knife to cut her sister down. So I'm holding her up so that the rope would not cut into her throat anymore. I'm not thinking like she's already gone. But I just wanted to like get it off of her neck. So I'm screaming at Taylor to get a knife. And she runs in there and I'm holding Aubrey's body up enough to like create like some, just like, I don't even know, I can't think. Well, Taylor cuts and cuts at the rope until it releases. I immediately take Aubrey's body that I'm holding and I lay it on her bed and immediately start CPR, and I am screaming, begging God to let her live. While that is going on is when Taylor's calling 911 and everybody else. So, it was a lot. It was a lot. I didn't want to face it. I didn't want to.
In the wake of this tragedy, the community mourned the loss of a girl who had seemed so full of life. Her obituary described her as a compassionate, energetic, and well-loved teenager. However, it also became clear that Aubreigh had endured sustained bullying from a small group of peers, harassment that reportedly involved social isolation and cyberbullying. A memorial service was held for Aubreigh at St. Paul United Methodist Church East Campus in Ocean Springs, where Aubreigh was a devoted member and found comfort in her faith. From the start, Heather Wyatt wanted justice for her daughter. The Ocean Springs elementary school teacher and single mom started speaking out about bullying on social media and sought legal advice from Gulfport attorney Trevor Rockstad. Heather Wyatt began posting mostly on TikTok, where her following steadily grew. In February, she posted a video saying the Ocean Springs Police Department and Jackson County Youth Court had each decided not to pursue bullying cases over Aubreigh's death. Wyatt was upset and said she could begin to share evidence against Aubreigh's bullies because the investigations were over. She said the bullies included 4 girls and 1 boy. As Aubreigh's mother said, Aubreigh would be friends with them for a week, then they would fight for a week. It was just this big social isolation. Aubreigh was way too forgiving. In the video, Wyatt also showed a screenshot that her daughter Taylor received after Aubreigh's death. Wyatt said the bullies were sending the screenshot around. It showed a bloody doll with a noose around its neck. She also shared a photo of Aubreigh with a red cheek when she was in 7th grade. Aubreigh, who texted the photo to her mom, said one of the bullies had slapped her at school. Heather told her TikTok audience. The parents of the girl have since denied that she slapped Aubreigh. Aubreigh's mother then shared screenshots of a Snapchat conversation where one person apologized for hitting Aubreigh. "I really didn't mean to hurt you, I'm sorry," and Aubreigh apologized for getting the girl in trouble. Here's some of the text message she shared. On the 5th of October 2020, Aubreigh texted her mother saying, "Please check me out, today is so bad," and said Molly is so mean that she was so upset. On May of 2021, she sent another text saying Molly is so mean, and was told by Heather to tell the teacher. Another on November 2022, Aubreigh sent a message to Heather that Molly again is being too rude. Heather asked what she's doing and Aubreigh said that she is mad at me for no reason. Then things seems to be worse. On March 2023, Aubreigh texted her mom that Molly slapped her in the face. Heather asked on purpose or accident. Aubreigh said on purpose. Then Heather asked Aubreigh to tell the teacher immediately. Aubreigh said she is in the counselor's office. Heather asked what is going to happen to her and why did she do it. Aubreigh said no idea, she did it because I said I hate someone as a joke. Then the text continued with Aubreigh sending a photo of her face. So Heather asked Aubreigh to tell the counselor that she wants the principal to call her. There was also a snapshot conversation about Aubreigh and Molly the time Aubreigh was slapped. Another screenshot of Aubreigh's text saying about the other girls talking about her on their lunchtime. Then there were messages between the girls and Aubreigh. By March, Heather had left her teaching job and was ready to talk about her mission to raise awareness about bullying and mental health. She also talked about the beach gathering for what would have been Aubreigh's 14th birthday on the 17th of March, St. Patrick's Day. Also in March, attorney Rockstadt filed a lawsuit over Aubreigh's death against social media companies. The lawsuit claims Aubreigh was addicted to social media, where she was incessantly pinged with notifications and constantly checked her accounts. Her mother said she was being cyberbullied on those accounts. A controversy erupted and spilled into public view in April at Ocean Springs Middle School. 8 students walked out and protested outside school after one of the students said she was suspended for defending Aubreigh on Facebook. The student essentially said those who bullied Aubreigh would one day get a taste of their own medicine. Heather, alerted to the protest, filmed it on Facebook Live. She said that students felt like the suspended girl was being treated unfairly because bullies were going unpunished. Several students at the protest said that they also had been bullied, one to the point of attempted suicide in 6th grade. School Superintendent Mike Lindsay said procedures are in place to deal with bullying and the school system is unable to share information about specific students being disciplined. Lindsay also said the school system has plans for anti-bullying education for the coming school year. The anger and turmoil over Aubreigh's death reached new proportions after Aubreigh's mother posted a video that showed her discovering notes that she said Aubreigh left behind when she died. The Wyatts had scoured Aubreigh's room for a note soon after her death but found nothing. Heather filmed herself as she packed Aubreigh's room for a move. In a TikTok video, she wailed when she found notes from Aubs, one of her daughter's pet names, to each family member and one note addressed to everyone.
Please don't be please. Please, no. No. Oh my God!
The short but powerful video was inching toward 40 million views and Wyatt's following had grown to almost 1 million when Chancery Court Judge Mark Maples ordered her to shut down her social media accounts. Maples said he was trying to protect the minors accused of bullying Aubreigh. Their parents had filed the Chancery Court lawsuit against Aubreigh's mother in April, seeking an injunction against her. An injunction essentially asks that someone, in this case Heather, be ordered to do, or stop doing something. The first judge on the case, Ashley Cole, sealed the case the same day it was filed, so the particulars of the parents' request are unknown. However, someone leaked on social media the emergency order Maples issued shutting down Wyatt's social media. He'll hold a hearing the 18th of July to decide if the order should remain in place, but it's unclear whether the proceeding will be open to the public. What is clear is that Maples' order only served to stir up more animosity on social media toward the accused bullies. Threats have been flying. The day after Maples issued his order, the parents of the 4 girls filed a second lawsuit in circuit court. This lawsuit accuses Heather Wyatt of slandering the girls with her bullying accusations. The parents was not mentioned to protect the identities of the minor girls. However, their names, photos and other personal information have been spread on social media platforms. Heather has not personally mentioned the children's names. Heather is raising money for legal fees through a GoFundMe on the 20th of June. It had raised $100,855 from 498 donors, surpassing its goal of $100,000. Later the claim states that the accusations are false and have led to widespread online harassment of the teens. On the 2nd of July 2024, the parents of 4 girls accused of bullying 13-year-old Aubreigh Wyatt into suicide voluntarily dismissed a slander lawsuit that they filed against Aubreigh's mother, Heather Wyatt. The 18th of July 2024, after a hearing over a judge's temporary order preventing her from posting on social media. Chancery Court Judge Mark Maples reinstated the social media accounts of Heather Wyatt. During a hearing in Pascagoula, Maples also requested that Child Protective Services investigate the safety of all minor children involved, including Wyatt's daughter and son, and the 4 girls accused of bullying Aubreigh. The results are to be turned over to the Jackson County Youth Court's intake nearly a year after 13-year-old Aubreigh Wyatt died. Dozens gathered outside the courthouse in Pascagoula to support her mother. Pink shirts filled the parking lot. Mothers outraged over the death of Aubreigh Wyatt stood on hot pavement across from the Jackson County Chancery Courthouse. Women and men, young and old, held signs, filmed videos, or just stood, eyes and cameras locked on the building's doors, because they said it was important. "It's a big deal," said Liz Fields, who came from Hurley with her grandson. "It broke my heart," said Amy Greer, a mother from Pascagoula. "What if that had been my child?"
Aubreigh! 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 Thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all.
Wyatt wrote in the description that donations could make a tangible difference in our ability to navigate the complexities of the legal system and pursue justice and accountability for those involved. Heather described Aubreigh as not just a daughter but a radiant soul, vibrant, kind, and exceptionally bright. Heather Wyatt thanked donors for their support, writing, "We love you guys so much, and I just know my baby girl would be ecstatic to see how many people love her. How many people are fighting for her. I am honored to be able to share my baby girl with so many amazing people. Aubreigh's army, or mob as some call it, have been such a light in this dark time. We love you all."
Guys, in the ever-loving words of Aubreigh, we're back, Batty Queens. But, in all seriousness, I have cried so much today. And I'm not a crier, but my heart, eyes bloodshot. I am so thankful. My heart, there's no amount of words, there's no amount of anything that I can genuinely do to express my gratitude to all of you. The love, the support, the outpouring. Guys, me aside, you guys, when my voice was shut off, the fact that you guys were like, "No, we will be her voice," but me aside, you guys fought for my baby when I couldn't, and I just have no. You're our people, you're our family, you're our village, and I'm forever grateful for you guys. You fought for us, you fought for our rights, you fought for what needed to happen, and you wanted to right a wrong, and I think that is the most beautiful thing in the world, and I am forever and ever grateful to you guys. I am so thankful for the love, the support, the outpouring of just everything, the shares, everything, helping. There's so much. This could go on forever, and I will do more. I will. I just needed to get this out here. I needed to thank you all. I needed to let you all know that just I am so thankful. I was in a moment of feeling so alone and so distraught and wanting to give up. And I had an entire community and village of people show up for us and fight for us, whether it be on social media or showing up, everything. Donating. I am so grateful to you guys forever and always. Forever and always. We love you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Angel Myers, District Attorney for Jackson, George and Greene counties, is tired of the inaccurate information and threats she's been subjected to on social media over the investigation into Aubreigh's death. People have been spreading a rumor on Facebook and other social media platforms that she can't be impartial in the case because she is related to one of the parents whose daughter is accused of bullying Aubreigh. Myers set the record straight with this statement she shared in a Facebook post. The statement says, "For over a week, I have been bombarded with harassing messages intended to intimidate me. These messages are rooted in misinformation being shared and spread on various social media platforms related to what is perceived to be my office's role in the investigation of the death by suicide of an Ocean Springs teenager. Later, Heather Wyatt channeled her grief into advocacy. She took to social media, sharing Aubreigh's story to raise awareness about bullying and its devastating effects. Her post resonated deeply, and the hashtag #JusticeForAubreigh began trending. Heather launched the Aubreigh Wyatt Foundation, focusing on combating bullying, promoting teen mental health, and preventing suicide. She also hosted fundraisers and spoke at events, urging schools and communities to address bullying more effectively. Heather's activism gained widespread attention, with millions following her journey on platforms like TikTok and Instagram. Her message was clear: no other family should endure such pain, and every child deserves a safe environment. Aubreigh's story prompted nationwide conversations about bullying, mental health, and the role of social media in amplifying both support and harassment. The Ocean Springs School District faced scrutiny, with critics questioning whether more could have been done to address the bullying Aubreigh reportedly endured. Legal investigations into the school's policies and the behavior of the alleged bullies remain ongoing. Heather's advocacy also inspired others to share their stories, creating a ripple effect of awareness and support. The Aubreigh Wyatt Foundation raised significant funds for anti-bullying programs, becoming a beacon of hope for many families. The fight for justice continues as Heather and her supporters push for systemic changes in schools and communities. This includes implementing stricter anti-bullying policies, providing better mental health resources for students, and holding institutions accountable for protecting their students. Heather's story is not just about loss, it is also about resilience. Despite the legal and emotional challenges, she remains committed to honoring Aubreigh's memory and ensuring her daughter's death serves as a catalyst for change. The story of Aubreigh Wyatt is a heartbreaking reminder of the profound impact bullying can have on young lives. It is also a testament to the strength of a mother's love and her determination to turn tragedy into advocacy. While the legal battles and investigations continue, Aubreigh's legacy lives on through the foundation, the conversations it has sparked, and the lives it has touched. Through this journey, Heather Wyatt has shown that even in the face of immense pain, one can fight for a better future, one where kindness and understanding triumph over cruelty.